And good evening. Welcome to the gymnasium on the campus at Chazy Central School for this Section 7 Class D quarterfinal matchup between Chazy Eagles and the Willsboro Wolves. Chazy takes the tip off. Emma Howell from three-point range. She's off the net. Rebounded there by Reagan Morgan. Emma Jaquish now with the ball, top of the arc. Passes it down low. Jump ball. Possession's going to go in favor of the Wolves. Jaquish to take the inbound pass. Nolet drops it off. Here's a three-point attempt by Valkovic. Goes out of play for a Chazy inbound on the end line. I'm Lee Barkle, along with Calvin Castine. Welcome to the Section 7 quarterfinal matchup between the 4th seed Chazy and 5th seed Willsboro. Winner will take on 1 seed Bolton or the 8th seed Wells. That's off the fingers of Reagan Morgan. It'll be Chazy inbound on the end line. Emma Howell to take the inbound, one of the seniors on the Chazy squad. Stephanie Barrier from three-point land. She's wide of the net, rebounded and tossed up. Peyton Turek. Here's Jaquish driving the lane. Shot off the backboard, rebounded by Callie Clark. Clark to Dunbar. Dunbar now. Turek. Top of the key. Turek out to Clark. Clark. Now Barrier. Turek again. 13 on the shot clock. Turek. Drops it off for Howell. Howell. Clark. Barrier gives it up, and here's a break. Jaquish down all by herself. She's going to lay that up and in. Emma Jaquish. Quickly up the court is Dunbar. Kaylin Dunbar for Chazy. She drops it back to Turek. She saves it from going back over the line. Turek out to Clark. Clark to the corner. Barrier being guarded by Morgan. Now it's Howell from three-point land off the front of the rim and rebounded by Morgan. Morgan forward, Nolet all the way forward, drop back from Vanderpool. Here's a three-point shot from Nolet, in and out. Rebound by Dunbar. Now it's Barrier in the corner, far corner. And she gets called for the travel. Timeout for, let's see who called it. See who, and take it off the score clock here. White timeout, Chazy timeout, as Coach Howell's going to talk to his troops. And we're back here. 5:58 left in the first quarter. The Wolves take possession off the inbound. It's Emma Jaquish. Valkovic down low to Vanderpool. She lays it high off the glass. Fouled in the process. First foul on Callie Clark. It's going to put Kenzie Vanderpool on the line. And Vanderpool takes both. 4-2 lead for the Wolves. Eagles come across midcourt. Down low to Turek. Turek. She's challenged. Here's Clark. Shot off the glass and in. Callie Clark with her first 2 of the match. She just tied up. Out in the corner, here's a shot from Valkovic. He misses the goal, misses the net, and down the court comes Dunbar in the corner to Howell. Howell, top of the key. Clark now. Clark to Turek. Turek down low. Trying to get turned for a shot. Clark. Barrier for 3. Rebounded by Turek. Turek drops it off for Howell. She hits 3 after a nice pick. Rebound by Morgan. Forward to Jaquish. across midcourt, back to Morgan. Down low, Valkovic was looking for Morgan, goes out of bounds for Chazy inbound. 4:42 left in the first quarter, 4-4 score. These two teams have met twice this season. Chazy coming away winners both times. On December 4th, it was 49-42 Chazy win, and on February 4th, 46-31 were the two scores on these two squads. Down low, here's Clark. She's fouled in the process. Callie Clark will go to the charity stripe. Foul on Kenzie Vanderpool, her first. Rebound there by Vanderpool as Clark unable to convert on her 2 attempts. Down the court now is Nolette. Nolette to Jaquish, down low for Vanderpool. She's boxing up, drips it outside. Valkovic now to Morgan. Morgan drops it back to Jaquish. Jaquish hands it off to Nolette, down low. Morgan with an attempt. Dunbar couldn't come down with a rebound. Morgan regains control, bounces it off her foot. Picked up there by Nolette to Morgan. Tries to go interior, but stolen there by Clark. Now Turek for Chazy. Turek down low, driving the net, and she's fouled by Vanderpool. Her second. Back-to-back fouls on Kenzie Vanderpool. Howell, nope, it's going to be Dunbar to inbound. Substitution, as Mackenzie Kane will come on for Kenzie Vanderpool. Vanderpool with 2 fouls early. Dunbar looking for Howell. Howell now, top of the arc. Hands it off to Turek. Turek down low for Clark. Clark with a dribble out to Barrier. Barrier for 3. Good. Stephanie Barrier hits the tray. Puts Chazy up 7-4. And a carry is called on Jaquish. So we'll be Chazy ball deep, and now Willsboro Wolves will call a timeout. All right, Chazy inbound, 3:32 left in the first quarter. Chazy with a 7-4 lead over Willsboro. Section 7 quarterfinal. Turek to the corner for Barrier. Turek back to Barrier. Barrier looking for a 3. Decides to dribble it in. Barrier now. Hands it off. Dunbar tries to switch sides of the court. Taken by Clark. Clark back toward the corner. Barrier now. Dunbar. Clark. She got it off. Got it off before the clock. That was Turek with a 3. Right at the shot clock buzzer. There's a 3 taken by Nolette. In and out, and taken possession there by Barrier. Dunbar drives the lane. Up off the glass. Rebounded there by Mackenzie Kane. 10-4 Chazy lead. Jaquish across midcourt. Nolette from way downtown. This is the rim, out of play, Chazy ball. 2:29 to go, first quarter. That Turek 3 was right at the shot clock buzzer. Willsboro coach was calling for it to be a shot clock violation, but not the case. Dunbar to the corner, Howell has it. Howell, Turek, down low, feeds it out to Barrier. Barrier does travel on that one, lost her balance. Willsboro inbound on the sideline. Emma Howell, the all-time leader in 3-point goals in Section 7. She created that record this season in her senior year. She's yet to convert today. Here's Jaquish now. Down low looking for Morgan. She was fouled. Foul on Barrier, her first. Lainey Nolet will inbound for the Wolves. Valkovic leaves it for Nolet from three. Off the glass and in. Lainey Nolet. 10-7. Turek down the court quickly. In the middle, Clark drops it back for Howell. Now it's Dunbar. Turek now puts it up off the back of the rim and in. Peyton Turek, 7 points early on for the sophomore. Down low, Morgan with an attempt, rebounded there by Turek, and jump ball call. That's going to be possession in favor of Chazy. 12-7's the score, minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Chazy lead 12-7. Dunbar forward to Clark, cross midcourt, now it's the Barrier. Looks to lay it in, she's fouled. Lainey Nolet with the foul. That'll put Barrier on the line. That was Nolet's first foul. Substitutions, both teams. Sylvie Brassard for Chazy for Callie Clark, and Lily Pike on for Julia Valkovic. And Barrier hits it first. 4 points for Barrier. Barrier recovers the rebound after Brassard got a fingertip on it. Now it's Howell out to Dunbar. Dunbar for two. Front of the rim. Rebounded nicely by Turek. Turek now spotting up. Rebounded by Barrier. She's fouled by Morgan. Reagan Morgan's first foul. That'll put Barrier right back on the charity stripe. Shooting 50%. That's easy math, Calvin. One shot, one made it, one missed so far. I almost went for that ball, but I forget I'm tethered to you. Better not do that. Minute 9 to go in the first quarter. Chazy with a 13-7 lead. Stephanie Barrier with the free throw. Good. Barrier now with 5 points on the game. Ball's inbound. Carried down the court by Lainey Nolet. Nolet hands it off to Morgan. Morgan back to Nolet. Through her fingertips, out of play. Chazy throw. Throw in. Dunbar to take the inbound pass. Turek across midcourt. Brassard. Turek now. Brassard from three. Rebounded there by Mackenzie Kane. Outlet pass to Jaquish. Jaquish is fouled by Barrier. Barrier's second. Substitution as Valkovic will check back in, taking off Reagan Morgan. Morgan with one foul, no points in this first quarter. Inbound by Nolet. Jaquish, top of the arc. Drops it back. Here's Valkovic. Misses. Rebound by Dunbar. Turek now across midcourt with 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. There's a fraction of a second between the game clock and the shot clock, and Peyton Turek puts it up, a little sky hook. Turek now with 9 points. Emma Jaquish, 6 seconds. Valkovic, Nolet, back to Valkovic. This shot was blocked by Turek. Heck of a first quarter for Peyton Turek. 9 points and a blocked shot there. for Peyton Turek as the Eagles will take a 16-7 lead going into the second quarter. Start of the second quarter, Willsboro with possession. Lily Pike trying to drive down low, has the ball stolen by Brassard. Dunbar now forward to Barrier. Barrier all alone, tries to lay it in, unable to do so, rebounded there by Mackenzie Kane. Nolette will take the ball away for the Wolves, forward to Kane. She drives, takes the shot. She's fouled by Brassard in the process. Sylvie Brassard with her first foul, freshman. 16-7 is the score Chazy lead. It's going to put Mackenzie Kane on the free throw line. Kane with the 1-and-1. No, excuse me, 2 shots. It's her second. Turek with a big first quarter for the Eagles, passes the ball to Howell. Back to Turek. Near side, Barrier for 3. Off the rim and down, rebounded by Jaquish. Emma Jaquish now. And she does travel on that one. Heard it pronounced a few ways. Jakes, Jacques, Jaquish, but I think Calvin, you said Jaquish, right? Is that the correct pronunciation?
What's the an H in the end?
No, Jacques or Jakes. Maybe it's Jakes. Maybe I misspoke. I think it's Willsboro Jakes, maybe.
Yeah.
Apologies to the family. I'm pretty sure it's Jakes.
Yeah.
Now thinking back to the.
Remember the highway superintendent.
Yeah.
Coaching.
There's Dunbar for 3. She hits it. Kaylin Dunbar.
Pete Jakes.
Pete Jakes, yeah, you're right. My apologies to the Willsboro faithful for screwing that up for the whole first quarter, but I'll do better, I promise. There's a blocked shot by Dunbar. That was Lily Pike going up.
Well, there are Jaquishes in that area, but, you know.
Yeah, still.
It's not a Jaquish.
I like to get it right.
Yeah.
Off Chazy last, so it is a Willsboro inbound. It'll be Jakes to take it. 19-8 lead for the Eagles. Valkovic. Nolette fouled by Barrier. That's Barrier's 3rd. She's in foul trouble very early in this game. As we have a timeout on Chazy's side, full timeout. Somebody took her out. And Winter Jarris checks in for Barrier, who is in foul trouble here in the first half. Jarris, one of the other seniors. As Willsboro will inbound. Emma Jakes. Down low. Nolette hands it off to Jakes. She thought about it from long way out. Nope, she's going to hand it off to Nolette. 18 on the shot clock. Jakes driving the net, takes the shot, and it's in. Emma Jakes, 4 points on the game. Strong press by the Wolves, and they steal that ball. Good steal there by Mackenzie Kane. Nolette now from 3, off the back of the rim. Kane recovers, but she dribbles in the process, dribbled on the rebound. Willsboro with a press defense right now. Dunbar into Brassard. Brassard back to Dunbar. Dunbar long ball forward. Turek now in the corner, gives it to Jarris. Jarris in the middle looking for Brassard outside. Dunbar 3 and nails it. From way downtown, 6 points on the game for Kaylin Dunbar. Eagles lead 22-10. Jakes in the corner to Valkovic. Back to Jakes for 3 off the rim and rebounded by Jarris. Dunbar across midcourt, cuts to the middle. Out of the near side. It may have got deflected. No deflection. It'll be Willsboro inbound. Nolette will take the inbound. Substitutions both sides. Lily Pike coming on for Julia Valkovic. And Callie Clark back in for Brassard, Sylvie Brassard. Nolette inbounds to Jakes. Nolette down low to Jakes. She drops it to Morgan. Morgan outside to Pike. Pike with a double dribble. Chazy ball. 5:16 to go in the half. 22-10 Chazy lead. Winner will advance to the semifinal, take on either 1 seed Bolton or 8 seed Wells. They're playing, either have played or playing right now. As that pass to Jaris goes through her fingertips out of play, it's going to be a Willsboro throw. Jakes takes the inbound pass across midcourt. Morgan. Nice bounce pass to Jakes. She tries to lay it up and in. Rebounded a couple times. Taken down by Dunbar for Chazy. As that was Kane putting the first rebound up and unable to convert. Turek across midcourt. Turek now driving the net. Off the glass and in. Peyton Turek with a big night. 11 points. Widens the lead to 14 for the Eagles. Jakes now. Kane from 3, hits it. Mackenzie Kane from way downtown. 4 points for Mackenzie Kane. Turek now across midcourt. Turek toward the net. She is fouled by Jakes. Jakes' first foul of the match. That'll put Chazy in possession. Dunbar. Turek for 3 off the front of the rim. Clark couldn't control it. It was taken by Pike. Pike drops it back to Morgan. Now Jakes. Jakes drops it to Pike. Pike drives the lane. She's blocked there by Turek. Another block by Peyton Turek. She leaves it for Dunbar. Dunbar to the corner. Jaris in the middle to Clark, out to Turek. She hits it again. 14 points. Peyton Turek is on fire for the Eagles. Jakes down low for Pike. Pike couldn't control it. Saving it was Nolette. On the ground is Kane tying her up. It's going to be Willsboro possession. This Willsboro possession. Substitution as it will be Gwen Campo coming on for Winter Jaris, and a timeout is taken, I believe, by Willsboro. 3:29 to go in the half. Chazy 27, Willsboro 13. Eagles take the inbound. Peyton Turek, who's been on a tear, 14 points in this first half for the sophomore. Leaves it off for Dunbar. Dunbar drives the glass, tied up there, and she does travel. Good work defensively by the Wolves. That was Mackenzie Kane tying her up. She inbounds that ball to Jakes. Jakes has the ball stolen by Campo. Campo down the court. Campo slips and falls. Howell recovers out to Dunbar. Dunbar looking for 3. Hit off the front of the rim. Nolette is shaken up on that far side for Willsboro. Howell recovers, knocks it in for her first 2 of the match. Jakes across midcourt. Down low looking for Nolette. Stolen there by Turek. Turek down to the corner. Campo for 3. Just long. Rebounded by Clark. She's fouled by Mackenzie Kane. Her first foul, personal foul. That'll put Callie Clark on the line. Substitution Kenzie Vanderpool will come on for Nolette. Nolette looks like she got shaken up. And she was battling for a ball on the floor a little bit earlier. Here's Clark. And Clark hits that one. 3 points in the first half for Callie Clark. Eagles lead 30-13. Jakes, Vanderpool down low to Kane. Kane high and wide. Pike takes it down. Pike puts it up off the glass high. Ooh, and a hard fall to the ground as Kenzie Vanderpool and Callie Clark both went up for it. And Vanderpool wasn't able to control her fall. Oh boy, yeah, she's fighting it off. She's tough, Kenzie Vanderpool. The foul was called on Callie Clark, her second personal foul. Third team foul for the Eagles. Jakes with a shot off the rim near side. Clark on the floor with it. Clark and Kane. That's going to be a jump. Should be Chazy's possession if I'm not mistaken. No, check that. The last one. No, I thought it was Chazy possession, but no. Willsboro possession. Jakes quickly out to Vanderpool. She hits a three-pointer, misses. And controlling that for Chazy now is Campo. Tied up quickly there by Morgan. Ball squirts free and comes to Turek. Turek to the near corner. Howell for three off the rim to Campo on the far side. Campo. Turek. Clark. Dunbar for three. In and out. Rattles around the rim. Vanderpool controls the rebound. Jakes down low. Pike. Back to Jakes. Fakes the three. Vanderpool now. Jakes. Top of the arc. Good pick there. Drops it off for Pike. High off the glass. Won't go for her though, as the foul is called, I believe, on Clark. Yeah, Callie Clark, her third personal. She'll come off now for Sylvie Brassard. It's going to put Mackenzie Kane on the free throw line. Kane 1 for 2 early on here from the free throw line. Chazy has 4 team fouls here in this second quarter, minute 27 to go. Unable to convert, rebound taken by Morgan. She drops it back to Vanderpool. Tries to cut inside, now it's Pike, tries to put it up, blocked partially by Dunbar. Coming away with it is Howell for Chazy. Turek now across midcourt. Dunbar drops it for Brassard. Campo. Turek down low to Brassard, puts it up high. Off top of the backboard though, so that's called out of play. Willsboro ball. Under a minute to go in the half. 30-13, Chazy lead. Here's Jakes driving the lane. Up and in. Emma Jakes. 6 points in the half for Emma Jakes. Dunbar long ball forward to Campo. Campo drops it back for Brassard. Through her hands. Campo now for three. Looks good. No. Campo again. Dunbar. Her pass to Howell deflected. Howell picks it up. Back to Dunbar. Down low to Brassard. Quick ball movement by the Eagles. Campo. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Down low for Brassard. Out for Howell. She puts it up. Blocked nicely by Jakes. And now a quick pass break. Jakes down. She's going to lay that up and in. Emma Jakes, good work there for the Wolves. 13 seconds to go in the half. Dunbar through the hands of Campo. It'll be Willsboro ball. Mackenzie Kane to inbound with 7.5 seconds to go in the half. Jakes, shot clock is off. Jakes now for three. Off the rim, rebounded. No good. Halftime here at Chazy in the gymnasium on the campus of Chazy Central. It's Chazy 30, Willsboro 17. We'll be back with second half action of this Section 7 quarterfinal Class D varsity basketball matchup after the halftime break. Back for second half action, here at Chazy Gymnasium. Peyton Turek, who led all scorers in the first half, drives the lane. She's fouled right off the bat. Foul by Emma Jakes, her second personal. I thought it was Jakes. Maybe they called it on 14, perhaps. I guess it was 14. Mackenzie Kane, that would be her second. Yeah, excuse me. Turek drops it in. 15 points for Turek, nearly half of the scoring for the Eagles. Rebounded there by Kane. Mackenzie Kane forward to Lainey Nolette. Jakes. Kane off the glass and in. Mackenzie Kane, 6 points in the game. Here's Turek. Long ball forward. Down low looking for Brassard. She couldn't control that bounce pass from Howell. It's going to be Willsboro inbound on the end line. 31-19 is the score. Chazy leads here at the start of the second half, beginning of the third quarter. Nolette down to Kane. Mackenzie Kane drops it for Nolette. Nolette in the middle. Morgan wide of the net. Turek hands it off to Dunbar. Dunbar forward to Howell. Howell down low looking for Brassard. Good defense there by Kenzie Vanderpool. Sacrifices the body to knock it out of play. Chazy inbound. Kaylin Dunbar to take the ball. Brassard all alone underneath the rim. She's not able to lay it in. Second attempt, rebounded by Turek. She throws it up and pulled down by Vanderpool. Jakes. Jakes again. Ball's partially knocked away by Barrier. Regained. Vanderpool now drops it back. Stolen there by Emma Howell. Howell with just 2 points in the first half. Takes the ball, hands it off to Turek. Turek with the hot hand, down low to Brassard. Brassard off the glass, unable to convert. Rebounded by Mackenzie Kane. Jakes across midcourt. Down low, here's Kane. She's blocked by Dunbar. Turek comes away with it. Turek now switching hands, drops it over to Howell. She fakes the three. Out to Dunbar, back to Howell. Down low is Turek. Dunbar. Stolen as the pass was earmarked for Barrier as Jakes takes it down and lays it in. Jakes with 10 points on the match. Emma Jakes leads all scorers for the Wolves. That long ball forward for Barrier is out of her reach. Willsboro takes possession. It's a 10-point game. Callie Clark's going to check back in for Sylvie Brassard. 5:46 to go in the third quarter. 31 Chazy, 21 Willsboro. Jakes for three. That's out of play for a Chazy throw. High press again by Willsboro as Dunbar inbounds for Barrier. Barrier tries to cut inside, has to move the ball forward to Clark. Good defense by the Wolves. Down low for Turek, she lays it off the glass and in. 17 points for Peyton Turek. More than half, as Calvin just stated. There's a three-point attempt by Morgan. It's wide and put back up and in. Kenzie Vanderpool with her fourth point of the game. Howell now drives the lane up and high off the glass hard. Callie Clark able to recover the rebound. She drops it back. Dunbar for three off the rim. Morgan and Barrier battling for it, off Barrier last. It'll be Wolves' ball. 10-point lead for the Eagles. There's three for Nolette. In and out of the rim, put back up by Vanderpool, and it goes. Kenzie Vanderpool. Chazy, good passing to get the ball out of their end. Here is Howell, drives the lane. She's fouled in the process. Foul on number 4, Lainey Nolette. Her second personal. Second team foul here. Emma Howell goes to the foul line. Unable to convert, Dunbar comes away with it. Dunbar now to Turek. Turek down low for Clark. Out of her reach. Wolves ball. There's a shot by Jakes, taken down by Clark. Dunbar now. Bounces it off her foot, stolen by the Wolves, Mackenzie Kane. Morgan hands it off to Nolette. Jakes. Kane for three. Off the top of the backboard. Out of play, Chazy ball. .358 to go in the third quarter. Inbound. Barrier back to Dunbar. Long ball forward looking for Clark. Stealing it there was Lainey Nolette. Nolette passes it. Kane off the glass, no good. Kane recovers the rebound, drops it back. Tipped by Barrier, but Jakes was able to control. Now Nolette slows things down a little bit. Nolette. Morgan to Jakes. Jakes bounce pass to Kane. Kane dribbles. And Chazy ball. Turek across midcourt for Howell. Howell drops it for Barrier. Eagles are a little bit out of sync here. Barrier. Double dribble was being called for by the Willsboro coaches. Officials didn't see it. Willsboro ball. Jakes takes the inbound. Forward to Nolette. Nolette being guarded now by Howell. Pass to Morgan, Reagan Morgan, top of the arc. Here is Vanderpool trying to free herself for a shot. Looked like it went off Clark, but the official gives a Chazy the ball. Foul called on Vanderpool. Her third personal. Third team foul for Willsboro here in the third quarter with just under 3 minutes to go. Substitution. Lily Pike will come on for Kenzie Vanderpool. Turek getting across midcourt just in time, down to Barrier. Barrier for three. Off the rim and a foul underneath the rim. Mackenzie Kane knocking down Callie Clark. Kane's second. Fourth team foul. Excuse me, I got scoreboard shows that as Kane's third foul. So Kane comes off in favor of Julia Valkovic. 33-25 is the score. Chazy leads. 2:48 to go in the third quarter. Down low, Clark off the glass, no good. Clark recovers the rebound, a glass again. Clark again rebounds, drops it back. Dunbar for three, no good. Tied up there. It should be Chazy possession, I believe. And I was wrong again. Willsboro possession. Valkovic inbounds it to Jakes.
Very
Consistently wrong, you are right. Valkovic down in the middle. Reagan Morgan puts it up. She's fouled in the process. I think Dunbar called for this foul. It'll be her first, I think. Yeah, Kaylin Dunbar. It's going to put Reagan Morgan on the line. Dunbar's first foul. Morgan, no points so far. Cuts the lead to 7. Howell comes away with the ball off the rebound. Emma Howell hands it to Kaylin Dunbar. Dunbar drops it for Turek. Turek now into the lane, looks for the shot, off the glass, no good, gets the rebound. Turek again, little mini skyhook, no good. Coming away with it is Emma Jakes. Fast break, Dunbar's back, Jakes drives the lane. She's fouled in the process, so she'll go to the line for 2. Dunbar picks up her second foul in succession. Emma Jakes with 10 points thus far. She'll take 2. Chazy with a 7-point lead, 2 minutes and 1 second remaining in the third quarter. Jakes now with 11 points on the match. Timeout, Willsboro. Kaylin Dunbar to inbound for the Eagles. Turek now across midcourt. Turek 17 points in the game so far. She drives down low, tries to lay it in, no good. Reaching over there, called on Clark. Her 4th personal foul. Callie Clark in grave danger now, foul trouble. With a whole quarter to go. Lainey Nolette. Valkovic again. Takes a 2 off the front of the rim, recovered by Turek. Turek down the court quickly. Peyton Turek hands it off for Dunbar. Dunbar thought about 3. She's going to drive the lane now. Dunbar down low. Drops it back for Howell. Howell now takes it to the hoop, lays it in. 4 points for Emma Howell. Quickly down the court, Emma Jakes. Jakes in the middle. Travel call on Reagan Morgan. 2 of the 3 officials had it. Substitution. Sylvie Brassard's going to come in for Callie Clark, who's got 4 personals. Brassard herself is carrying 2. Howell down the court with the ball. Willsboro's done a good job keeping her from shooting 3-pointers. Here's Dunbar driving the lane. She's fouled in the process. Number 11, Reagan Morgan, her 3rd personal. Willsboro has a small bench. 8 players on the team in total. Dunbar to the line. Hits the first. 7 points for her, and that's a 9-point lead for the Eagles. Willsboro now at 5 team fouls with a minute to go, so they foul again, puts Chazy on the line automatically. Valkovic to the near side, over the head of Morgan. Be a Chazy inbound here on the near side. 44 seconds to go in the third quarter. 36-27, 9-point lead for Chazy. Dunbar inbounds to Howell. Howell down low, barrier off the glass, no good. Rebounded. Brassard gets called for the foul. Chazy's 4th team foul. Brassard's 2nd. I misspoke. I had said she had 2 previous. She had 1 previous. 4-second difference on the shot clock versus the time clock. Here's Pike. Nolette. Screaming for help. Nolette recovers to Pike on the near side. Pike for 3. No good. Brassard recovers. Brassard hands it off to Dunbar. 12 seconds. Shot clock is off. Dunbar. And she travels. Wolves ball with a chance to cut the lead to 6 with 8.4 seconds left in the third quarter. Valkovic inbound to Emma Jakes. Jakes top of the key. She's driving the net. Tries to lay it in. Turek comes down with a rebound. Turek will run the clock out. End of the third quarter. Chazy leads 36-27. 8 minutes to go here in this Section 7 quarterfinal, unless we head to overtime. All right, we're back for the fourth quarter here. Fourth and potentially deciding quarter. Again, winner of this match will move on to the semifinal. They'll play either number 1 seed Bolton, who are undefeated on the season, or the number 8 seed Wells. Howell across midcourt, drops it off for Turek. Turek 17 points on the game. Down low for Brassard, off the glass and in. Sylvie Brassard, her first 2 of the game. Lainey Nolette into the middle, drops it off for Valkovic. Valkovic back for Jakes. Vanderpool leaves it for Nolette. Nolette from way down 3, no good, out of play. Shot clock was winding down, there was 4 seconds on the shot clock. Forced that shot for her. Dunbar to take the inbound. Barrier controls for Chazy. Now it's Howell. Long ball forward for Turek. Turek controls it. Pressure from Nolette. Turek, she's left alone, runs down the middle. Needs a moving pick, perhaps? Nope, foul on Brassard. So her 3rd personal. Jakes controls, she hands it to Nolette. Back to Jakes. Tries to cut through everybody. Brassard takes the ball away for the Eagles. Howell now, down low for Brassard. Brassard takes the shot towards the goal, misses, and coming away with it is Jakes. Vanderpool pivots, drops it back. Nolette. Now Valkovic. In the middle, Vanderpool. Tied up by Dunbar. Dunbar takes the ball away. Good work, Kaylin Dunbar. Hands it off to Howell. Turek now. Back to Howell. Turek's cooled off. She was pouring the points in earlier. Howell tried to bounce it off the defender. Now she hustles back, almost steals it. Lainey Nolette recovers. She passes it forward. Her player, Kane, wasn't expecting that, but was able to take control. Now Kane in the middle, watched by Brassard. Kane up, misses. Dunbar last touched it, negative, no. Vanderpool last touched it. Chazy throwing. 5:50 to go in the game. In regulation, I should say. Chazy with an 11-point lead. Turek. Emma Hell. 4 points on the game for Emma. She drops it off to Dunbar. Dunbar drives down low. Here's Brassard. Fumbled the ball. She drops it back to Howell. Howell again down low. Off her last will be Willsboro ball. Nolette to take the inbound. Jakes now across midcourt. Her pass to Vanderpool. Vanderpool wasn't expecting it. Goes all the way right near us, and it's going to be a Chazy inbound on the end line. Howell to Turek. Turek to Brassard. Brassard lays it up and in. 4 points for Sylvie Brassard. Falkovic drops it back. Here's Kane down low to Vanderpool. Vanderpool lays it up off the glass. Vanderpool fouls, her 4th personal. Second team foul for Willsboro. Substitution will be Reagan Morgan for Vanderpool. Dunbar throws it in. Turek. Fast break. Turek down. High off the glass. No good. Won't go. Valkovic rebound. Now it's Jakes who carries the ball most of the time for the Wolves. Down low looking for Nolette. Knocked away well there by Emma Howell, and now it's Turek. Bounce pass back to Howell. She's got to get across midcourt. Does. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Down low, Barrier puts it up. No good. Rebounded there by Kane. Good hustle by Barrier to get a hand on the ball. They're calling travel. Travel the call on Mackenzie Kane. Timeout, Willsboro. 4:28 to go in the 4th quarter. 40-27, Chazy leads. Emma Howell will inbound the ball for Chazy here in the waning minutes of the game. She puts the ball out to Barrier. Dunbar thought about a 3. She's freed up. She's got plenty of room. Down low to Brassard. Brassard lays it in. 6 points for Sylvie Brassard as she's come on strong here in the second half. Valkovic down low. Morgan off the glass and in. Reagan Morgan. 3 points for Reagan Morgan. Stephanie Barrier across midcourt. Dunbar lays it off to Howell. Howell with a lane takes it in. She's fouled in the process. Mackenzie Kane with her 4th personal. Puts Emma Howell on the free throw line with 3:49 to go. Eagles with a 13-point lead. Eagles haven't been able to convert free throws today. Be a much different score if they were able to. Howell hits 1 of 2. She's got 5 points on the game. Lainey Nolette carries the ball across midcourt. Emma Jakes being guarded by Barrier. Barrier knocks the ball away. Good work, good defense by Barrier. Willsboro will set up a play. 14-point lead for the Eagles. .26 on the shot clock. They're trying to get it set as. All right, shot clock is set. Ball ready to be inbounded. Or inbound, I guess. Good steal by Brassard. Coming away with it is Dunbar. Cross to Howell. Dunbar, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Dunbar puts it up off the glass. Brassard rebounds, 8 points for Sylvie Brassard. Jakes now drives the lane, running jumper, no good. Brassard coming down with the rebound. Outlet pass to Turek. Turek drops it back for Howell. 3 minutes to go in regulation. Barrier fouled by Nolette. Nolette's third personal. Three team fouls for Willsboro with 2:58 remaining. Dunbar inbounds. Howell has the ball, stripped by Jakes. Jakes now is fouled by Howell. She'll go to the line for two. Emma Howell's first personal. Emma Jakes go to the line. She's 1 for 2. 12 points on the night for Emma Jakes. She leads all Willsboro scorers. And Dunbar comes down with the rebound. Barrier now. Takes the shot, hits it. 7 points for Stephanie Barrier. She hits that mid-range jumper. There's Nolette for three, no good. Rebounded by Reagan Morgan, excuse me. She puts it off the glass and in. 5 points for Morgan. Howell down the line, tries to feed Brassard. Coming away with it was Kane. It was Kane, yep. Timeout Willsboro. And a substitution will come on. Maybe not a timeout, I guess. I don't, was it?
It's a timeout, but he didn't need a timeout. He just wanted to get a sub in.
I see, okay, so not a 30-second timeout or anything like that. So substitution.
Still count as one of his timeouts.
Peyton Lirkus comes on. Valkovic to Lirkus, back to Valkovic. There's a shot off the rim and no good. Coming down with it was Morgan. Foul was called. I don't know if it was on Dunbar or, yeah, Dunbar gets called for the foul. Her third personal, Kaylin Dunbar. Chazy's third team foul. Jakes couldn't convert that inbound pass, and Brassard takes the ball, feeds it to Turek. Turek now to Howell, down low to Dunbar. Good feed for Brassard. She tries to go off the glass. She recovers the rebound. Ball rolls out to Dunbar for three, no good. Brassard can't get it. She gets fouls. Lirkus on the rebound. Sylvie Brassard's fourth personal, so both tall forwards for the Eagles with four personals, Sylvie Brassard and Callie Clark. Timeout Chazy. Minute 31 to go in the fourth quarter. 47-31, Chazy leads. Minute 31, Lainey Nolette, she's looking for help, and here comes Emma Jakes. Jakes down low, looking for Pike, knocked away by Jaris, who checked in for, Jaris checked in as well as Clark, it looks like, on the last outing. There's Jaris, she's knocked off the ball by Jakes. Jakes comes away with it, passes it over to Lirkus, no good. Dunbar now for the Eagles, coming across midcourt. As Clark came on for Brassard and Jaris came on for Barrier. Clark with the rebound. Here's Dunbar, thinking about three. 45 seconds to go in the game. Turek to Dunbar. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Dunbar down low looking for Clark, blocked. Lily Pike, fast break coming down. Pike tries to lay it in, partially blocked by Turek. Turek now slowing things down. She sees 25 seconds on the clock. Shot clock is off. It's 47-31 Chazy. It looks like the Eagles will advance to the semifinal. Foul called. Lily Pike called with a foul, her first personal. With 16 seconds remaining in the game, Eagles will advance to the Section VII Class D semifinal in girls varsity basketball. Turek led all shooters in the game with 17 points today. Has the ball, she's gonna run it out. Nolette trying to steal it from her. Turek's gonna just run it out. 3, 2, 1, that's the final score here in Chazy. Congratulations, Willsboro, on a great season. Congratulations to Chazy as they move on. For Calvin Castine at Hometown Cable, I'm Lee Barcombe. If you enjoyed this broadcast, please consider a donation to Hometown Cable. As we know, Hometown Cable is fully fully viewer funded with no sponsors. And you could send your check, your donation, no matter how big or small. We prefer big though, to Hometown Cable, 1477 Ridge Road, Champlain, New York, 12919. Thanks again for watching. Have a great evening.